the atmosphere surrounding the memorial service for Al Hurricane Jr. became deeply emotional as family members, longtime friends, musicians, and devoted supporters gathered together to honor the beloved performer whose music and personality left a lasting mark on generations of fans. From the moment guests arrived, it became clear this was more than simply a farewell ceremony. For many people attending, it felt like saying goodbye to a voice and presence that had become part of their lives for decades. Outside the memorial venue, supporters quietly gathered carrying flowers, candles, photographs, and old albums connected to Al Hurricane Jr.'s career. Some traveled long distances just to attend the service, while others remained nearby hoping to pay respects even without entering the packed ceremony. Soft music played near the entrance as emotional guests slowly walked inside under cloudy skies. Inside the venue, warm lighting reflected across beautiful floral arrangements surrounding the front stage, where the open casket memorial had been carefully prepared. White roses, red carnations, and soft blue flowers covered nearly every corner near the casket, while framed photographs displayed different stages of Al Hurricane Jr.'s life journey, from early performances and family moments to major concerts and unforgettable public appearances throughout his musical career. Many attendees became emotional immediately after entering the room. Some quietly paused beside the casket for several moments, while others sat silently reflecting on memories connected to his music. The atmosphere carried a mixture of heartbreak, gratitude, and disbelief as supporters tried processing the painful reality of the loss. For generations of fans, Al Hurricane Jr. represented more than entertainment. His music carried emotion, culture, family traditions, and memories that connected deeply with audiences over the years. Throughout the memorial service, speakers repeatedly reflected on how much joy and connection his performances brought into people's lives. As the ceremony officially began, soft instrumental music echoed through the venue, while guests stood together for an opening prayer. Family members remained seated near the front rows, comforting one another, while close friends and fellow musicians quietly offered support throughout the emotional gathering. One of the most powerful moments of the service came when organizers began a large video tribute presentation honoring Al Hurricane Jr.'s life and career. The screens displayed emotional footage from concerts, backstage moments, interviews, and private family memories rarely seen publicly before. Applause quietly filled the room during several clips showing him smiling, performing passionately, and interacting warmly with fans throughout the years. Many attendees reportedly struggled to hold back tears during the presentation. Some viewers quietly wiped their eyes, while others smiled emotionally at the joyful memories being shared across the screens. The combination of music, photographs, and familiar moments created an atmosphere that felt both heartbreaking and beautiful at the same time. Several musicians and longtime friends stepped forward throughout the ceremony to share personal memories about Al Hurricane Jr.'s kindness, humor, and dedication to music. One close friend described him as someone who could instantly bring energy and positivity into any room. Another reflected on how deeply he cared about preserving culture and connecting generations through his performances. Family members also shared emotional stories revealing a more personal side of Al Hurricane Jr. that audiences rarely saw publicly. They spoke about his love for family gatherings, his sense of humor away from the spotlight, and the private encouragement he offered those closest to him during difficult moments. Throughout the service, many people reflected not only on the music he created, but also on the emotional connection he built with audiences across different communities. Several attendees explained that his songs became part of family celebrations, road trips, cultural traditions, and unforgettable memories shared across generations. Outside the venue, fans continued gathering quietly throughout the afternoon, holding candles and playing his songs softly from phones and small speakers. Emotional conversations filled the sidewalks as supporters shared stories about concerts they attended and moments when Al Hurricane Jr.'s music helped them through difficult periods in life. One supporter standing outside described him as the soundtrack of our family memories, while another explained that his voice reminded people of home, tradition, and unity. Similar emotional reactions continued appearing online as social media flooded with tribute videos, old performance clips, and heartfelt messages honoring his legacy. Back inside the memorial service, another emotional moment unfolded when musicians performed acoustic versions of several songs closely connected to Al Hurricane Jr.'s career. Guests stood together quietly during the performances while some attendees softly sang along through tears. The atmosphere during these musical tributes reportedly became one of the most emotional parts of the entire ceremony. Several younger artists also spoke during the memorial, describing how much Al Hurricane Jr. inspired future generations of musicians. They praised his commitment to preserving musical traditions while continuing to connect with younger audiences throughout his career. Many described him as not only a performer, but also a mentor and cultural symbol whose influence extended far beyond the stage. As the service continued, guests slowly approached the open casket one final time to pay their respects personally. Some paused silently in prayer, while others gently placed flowers beside the memorial arrangements before stepping away emotionally. Family members remained nearby comforting supporters throughout the difficult moments. The emotional atmosphere inside the venue reflected how deeply the loss affected not only family and friends, but entire communities connected through music and shared memories. Several attendees later explained that the service felt less like a traditional funeral and more like a celebration of everything Al Hurricane Jr. represented throughout his life and career. Toward the end of the ceremony, organizers dimmed the lights while a final tribute montage played across the screens showing photographs from different stages of his life, accompanied by one of his most beloved songs. Guests remained completely silent as the emotional video concluded, many visibly overwhelmed by the powerful memories filling the room. After the final prayer, attendees stood together for a long round of applause honoring Al Hurricane Jr.'s life, music, and legacy. The applause echoed throughout the venue for several emotional moments, while family members embraced one another near the front rows. Even after the service officially ended, many guests remained inside quietly revisiting the memorial displays and sharing personal stories connected to his music. Others gathered outside continuing emotional conversations as songs connected to his career softly played nearby. In the hours following the memorial service, social media continued filling with tributes from musicians, public figures, longtime supporters, and fans around the world. Emotional edits, concert footage, and old interviews quickly spread online as audiences reflected on the enormous cultural impact Al Hurricane Jr. left behind. For many supporters, the open casket memorial service became not only a heartbreaking farewell, but also a reminder of how deeply one person's music can connect generations together. Through his voice, performances, humor, and cultural pride, Al Hurricane Jr. created memories that countless families say will stay with them forever. And although the memorial marked the end of one chapter, supporters believe his music and influence will continue living on for generations to come. Every song, every concert memory, and every emotional tribute shared during the service reflected one powerful truth: Al Hurricane Jr.'s legacy remains deeply woven into the hearts of the people who loved his music and the joy he brought into their lives.